It's not Monday, June 3rd. Why does it say Monday, June 3rd? I got to change that right now. Well, I tell you what, I had a long day yesterday and it was kind of late last night. I was just, hanging out with there we go. I was misspelled Tuesday. Oh, Lord. Now, okay. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, June 4th. I'm Chris Allen. At least I think I am. Here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, yeah, I had a long day yesterday, but it was a great day with Jim Cantori of the Weather Channel, who was with us, did just an outstanding job. He's just an awesome person. Really genuine, really he's got a heart for weather, a heart for people. And it was just a great moment to have him at SkyPack last night, packed house, hundreds, I don't know how many, but it was 1,500 maybe. I don't know, it was close to it, that showed up last night. That was, just in awe of everything that Jim had to say. It's been a great 24 hours of picking him up at the airport yesterday. I'm going to take him back this morning here in a little bit. He's got a flight to catch to get back to Atlanta so he can be on the Weather Channel tomorrow morning when you see him usually. But it's been awesome. He really laid out some things last night that people really paid attention to. Some are our past events, weather events that have, just even like the Sunday before last and 2012 and, some of those things that we can really hearken back to and just look at as, those were major events for this area. So, yeah, it was just a great last 24 hours. But we appreciate Jim coming, and we appreciate the Warren County Public Library hosting this, and News 40, and it was just an awesome evening. I've got a pretty good dump of pictures that I could put up, but I haven't gotten to them yet. So those will be posted later. I was trying to catch up on some sleep this morning, so I'm running a little bit behind. Let's check the Plano cam. And you can see that we do have a lot of cloud cover this morning, as expected, and we're eventually going to see some rain. We did see a few showers that tried to pop up last night, or late yesterday afternoon and last evening, but after dark, they all faded away, and they're going to come back today, though. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are in the forecast. There you can see from our AAA Systems live cam from downtown. We can also see that cloudy sky, and eventually showers are going to move in very soon. In fact, there are some out there already this morning that we're going to take a look at on radar here in just a second. I do want to highlight this, there is a marginal risk that a few of the thunderstorms today could become strong to severe. This is the SPC Storm Prediction Center outlook for today. And as you can see, it goes pretty much to the Bowling Green area west. That is a level 1 marginal risk. We'll go into the state of Kentucky, take a closer look, break it down for you, and here we go. Back to the west, we see the incoming showers and thunderstorms. Anything along and east of 65 looks to be just your garden variety scattered showers and thunderstorms. West of 65, there may be enough instability to pop a strong to severe storm, but again, this is the low end level 1 marginal risk. I really don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. There may be one or two of these cells that pop up, especially this afternoon, that may prompt a warning, like a severe thunderstorm warning. But other than that, I don't see anything too significant. Certainly the tornado, this is the tornado outlook. Not there. Not there. We can, yeah, it's a non-zero threat. Let's just put it that way. This is the damaging wind or severe wind outlook, pretty much where we've got the level 1 marginal risk. There's anywhere from a 5 to 14% chance of getting a damaging wind with any storm. And I'm not really sold on the hail threat. I'm not seeing what we call lapse rates, the difference between the rate of instability that comes from the thunderstorms down to the ground and the freezing levels. I'm just not really seeing that. So they've got it in here. It's in the low end. Again, 5 to 14% chance of seeing hail with any thunderstorms. There is some cold air aloft, but not much. So I think that's more of a precautionary outlook there. I don't think it's going to be anything significant. Here's tomorrow. Not much going on. General garden variety thunderstorms. I don't see anything else. As you can see, the next several days, there's nothing in there all the way through Monday. Everything's blank. There's just not anything too significant to take a look at here as far as any kind of severe weather. But today, there could be something that pops up, gets a little ornery, if you will, a little bit later on. We'll stay on top of it and watch to see what develops. Let's take a look at the maps now, and we'll take a look at projected winds, and we'll see what else is coming up here. Radar, satellite. You can see there's a bit of a breeze that's trying to work up this morning, some tighter lines of pressure here as we're getting the troughiness back to the west and high pressure to the east, kind of a southeast wind at 7 coming in, and eventually we may find a breeze or two at, say, 10 to 15 this afternoon. We are starting to get some shower activity pushing in here. You can see that a little line that's formed here just east of Evansville. These are more organized thunderstorms up around Marion, Kentucky, down to Princeton, just a little east of Paducah and north of the land between the lakes. So you can see just a few lightning strikes there, maybe some brief heavy rain. Here's Bowling Green. There's just a few little showers in here. And then we see a little bit better organization back into western Tennessee, and then on the line, that's the cold front that's back into parts of Illinois and Missouri. So we'll keep an eye on all that today. I don't think, again, that there's going to be anything too concerning or worrisome. These will just be your, mostly garden variety thunderstorms, but a few of those could get just a little punchy in the afternoon, given daytime heating. As you can see to the east of us, this is Lake Cumberland. Here's Dale Hollow Lake. You've got sunshine this morning with some high clouds, but we have clouds in Bowling Green, a few holes back here into western Kentucky, again, where those thunderstorms have popped up. Just enough heating right there to help produce those thunderstorms. And then this is the cold front back to the west. So we'll see how the day progresses here. Again, I don't think it's going to be anything too significant. I think the biggest thing that we're going to see is the possibility of heavy rain, not just today, but also tomorrow. The moisture content is pretty high. Dew points running in the upper 60s to near 70. That means there's a lot of moisture in the air, and the rains could come down hard at times. Okay, a look at the Kentucky Mesonet network and the sensors this morning at 8:27 Central Time. We are looking at mainly muggy 70s everywhere, except low 70s, western Kentucky, where we're getting some of those thunderstorms and some of the rain, but pretty much statewide. Everybody is in the low to mid 70s this morning. Dew points, as I mentioned, are in the upper 60s. But look, this is what I said would be something to watch for. Dew point temperatures getting into the 70s. Boy, that's some extra muggy air. Look at all that. Oh, look, there's a 72-degree dew point right now in Monroe County and Tompkinsville. So with the temperature at 76, almost 77, and you've got a dew point of 72, that gives us 84, almost 85% relative humidity. Ugh. Sticky. It's going to be sticky with all the moisture that's in the air. Some of you picked up some rain yesterday. We picked up a few drops here, but those storms that developed to the west after dark just faded away. We call that diurnal heating. That's where we get the daytime heating. The surface of the earth heats up because of the sun, helps lift the moisture, where it's then cooled, and then we get thunderstorms that produce some heavy rainfall. We only picked up a few drops western Warren County, maybe even west of Bowling Green. We could see the dark clouds and the lightning, but it never did really rain. Russellville picked up 3/800, almost 4/10 of an inch of rain over in Elkton and Todd County, almost a half inch over in Christian County near Hopkinsville. That's where those storms yesterday started firing up, and now we've got new ones north of the land between the lakes. So some of these same places are going to get rain again today. And so that's, you'll need to be watching for some creeks and streams with those heavier storms. Winds are light, as I mentioned this morning, from the south, southeast at 5 to 10. Any breeze? Let's see. Not really. Not much of a breeze out there at all. Not yet. That will come later as we get that cold front coming a little bit closer to us. All right, let's go to the model blender and check that out. Over the next 10 days, we are going to see more of this 80-degree weather, although I do see kind of a taming off, if you will, of some of the warmer, stickier temperatures and that muggy air. I see a little relaxing of that as we get into the weekend and into the beginning of next week. But as you can see here, with the average high being 84, we're going to be right around that, upper 70s, low to mid 80s, all the way through the next 10 days. Yesterday's official high in Bowling Green was 88, and it sure felt like it. So the average is 84. That's a 4-degree difference. And there you see, it's pretty much going to stay status quo as far as where we should be this time of the year on temperature. And it looks like, rainfall too is going to stay in the picture for a little bit longer. Anyway, we'll get breaks. It's not going to be as bad as what we've seen lately. And I do see an overall, in fact, Jim talked about this last night, an overall pattern change coming down the pike that's going to relax some of the storminess that we've had. Here's a look at the surface map. Right now, with that disturbance, there's a cold front back to the west. Here's the disturbance this morning that's kicked off some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. It's still going to be around today with, at times, some heavier downpours, maybe a stronger storm, as I mentioned, for the afternoon. But the real severe weather activities, again, going to be in central Oklahoma. They just cannot catch a break. Parts of Texas as well. Severe weather threat is higher, much higher there. Here we go into early tomorrow morning. The cold front approaches. A couple of little waves of low pressure right along the front. It's going to tend to slow it down too. And that means potential for more heavy rain as we get into the day tomorrow. I'm actually looking at if there's going to be heavy downpours, torrential downpours, it's going to be tomorrow as that front begins to slow up a bit. And then we see the showers continuing into Wednesday night. Here comes the cold front, finally through the area Thursday morning. But here's a little backdoor cold front that is going to come in, which will tend to maybe relax things a little bit more and even cool it down just a little, bring down the humidity levels just a bit, the dew points. That's going to help as we get into Friday and much of the weekend. Another little disturbance, little trough sets up here back to the west and through Kentucky. So Saturday still looks mostly sunny, but then there will be that chance of showers that comes in here on Sunday with that next cold front. This one doesn't look all that potent. We'll keep it just your ordinary garden variety showers, maybe a few thunderstorms into Monday, and then that system will be done. All right, let's see who's in the chat box this morning. Gail, good morning. Donna, Iffy, Mandem 98, Jerry, Anita, Pat, Jackie, Gail, Rod, Doc, Ellen, let's see who else, Shannon, Summer. Okay, good deal. Thank you all for watching this morning. And thank you to everyone who came out to SkyPack last night to see Jim Cantori. It was an awesome night. So thank you for that. We'll do more of those in the coming months. In the meantime, thanks for watching this morning. God bless you and have a great Tuesday. And I'll see you tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on News